You don't need them. You don't need them. In other words, you don't need anyone to be the arbitrator between you and the universal forces. In fact, their letting you down actually was a vibrational match to the way you were feeling pretty much about, and that's how you came up with that outfit, in fact, is that in your believing that you needed, in your belief that you weren't doing well, and in your belief that you needed something better, and in your belief that you don't know, and in your, that was sort of a vibrational match to the limpness of who they are. But no worries, because in the process of that, you sharpened your desire. You paid money for that, and you gave your attendance to that, and you focused there, and you shored up your intention. And so your vibrational escrow is in much better shape now than it was before. So now the question is, after the fact in all of this, now what are you going to do to line up with what's over there? And before you can do what it takes to line up with what's over there, it's helpful for you to identify what's over there. So what's over there?
Everything that I want.
Be more specific.
An activity that will allow me to, have what I want and enjoy life.
But you see how limp it feels? In other words,
yes.
in your vagueness, you're not activating anything within you that is compelling. In other words, it's not vague when someone makes you mad, is it?
No.
That's not vague. That's pointed. And so powerfully you put something there. But now you've got to match the power of that desire with the thoughts that you're thinking now. So you want to begin telling a story that will get you inside the vortex. So if we were standing in your shoes, it would go something like this. I've been in the process of creating this for quite a long while. Through life experience, by being employed with others, and by watching people in workplaces, by watching people in interpersonal relationships, I believe that life can be better for all of us. And I have a powerful desire to be a part of that. And so it is with that desire in mind that I do things like take this class. And it is with that in mind that I have participated and brought my expectation to an even sharper place. And then when something happens that's disappointing, it doesn't step me back from my creation. It actually adds to it in a more powerful way. So now I accept this class, this course, as having been a powerful catalyst to make this vibrational reality even brighter or more vivid for me. Now I see my job, because I'm finished with those guys, I now see my job as talking myself into the vortex. So now this is where you want to begin telling a better story about what it feels like when you get in there. So what would it feel like to be in there? What would it feel like? It's hard for you because you feel like you're out here trying to describe what it's like in there. So
it will feel good. It will feel powerful. That
because it would feel powerful because if I were in that vibrational vortex, I would be able to see the doors opening. I would be able to feel the impulse to rendezvous. I would be able to feel myself being in the right place at the right time. I would be able to feel the liveness of a conversation. I would be able to rendezvous with the ideas that will lead me to where I want to be. Once I get in the vortex, I will have clear sight of who I really am. So the question that we want to put to you, and your partner sort of exacerbated it by telling you that you should stand up and be more assertive and demand more of what you're wanting. Can you feel how by doing any of that, that just holds you outside the vortex longer? In other words, and so your instinct is right, isn't it? To just softly expect your way in. So what kinds of things could you say that would help you to get in there faster?
Well, lately I'm saying, I am healthy, I am happy, I am...
Yes, and the things that you said to us, I'm powerful, but those things...
It calms me down, sort of.
Well, if it calms you down, it's an improvement. But the point that we want to make with you is that what you've created over here is vibrating at such a frequency, and you are far enough outside of that vortex that your words aren't getting any movement for you. In other words, you're trying to get in there. It's sort of like saying, I want to get in that place that I am not. I want to get in that place that I am not. I want to get in that place that I am not. But the I am not in that place is the dominant vibration within you. And getting mad at those that you feel are sort of responsible for you not being in that only holds you there longer. So this is where the making peace with where you are is the very best thing that you can do. So you say things such as, I was inspired to take that class and I know it was the right thing to do. And I know that something good will come from it, even if it is only a launching of a more powerful rocket. And I've never expected someone else to make my way. I am powerfully independent. I always have been. I like my independence. I like making it on my own. I like knowing that the universe is responding to me. I've never really been receptive to a hand up. I've never really been receptive to somebody else doing my work for me. I've always liked doing my own work. So it looks to me like this all turned out better than it could have, because what happened is, in the process of this, I got stronger desire, and stronger desire is only going to serve me better once I get in there, and I can get in there faster by making peace with not being in there than any other thing. So then you say things like, I'm on my way in, and I can't hang around out here forever. And life has caused me to put more and more there, and I can feel it calling me. And sometimes I have bursts of enthusiasm and I get in. And sometimes I get in and I stay there for a minute, and sometimes not. I'm doing really well. I'm right on schedule. Nothing's off about this. My step 1 has lasted long enough that it has set me up really well. Step 2 is already amassed. Now I'm working on step 3, and I'm doing a good job on step 3. And I'm appreciative of these people who were not able to do it for me, because nobody can do it for me, because it's not anybody's job to do it for me. All they were part of the contrast that helped me to identify the independence that I want. Yes? You see, what you're really about, if you are going to be a lecturer, if you are going to find vibrational alignment, if you are going to tune into who you are and then be a catalyst that helps others to tune in, you've got to tune into that before the others can come. But the thing that is so important for you to hear is, you don't have to be the ultimate of ultimate teachers in order to be beneficial to those who will come to you. Because every student, the students who are ready for one teacher are not students who are ready for another teacher. You have very different vibrations along your vibrational trail. So as you say, I'm ready for them and they're ready for me, and I know the universe will match us up, and you say that and really believe that, do you know that? Then it just continues to unfold. But when you say, it's not working because I should have done something different, and maybe I should have stood up to those guys, then you just hold yourself indefinitely in a holding pattern where what you want keeps moving further ahead, and you keeping the gap going, you say. Just chill out. And tell your partner that you're right on schedule.
Thank you.
You better go. Yes, indeed.